Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good morning to my students under CA2, which is Correctional Administration, and its description is non-institutional correction. So this subject will be every Sunday morning. Then this is our online class, which is supposedly next week. We will be having our modular consultation. So in this subject, we are going to tackle about different privileges given to inmates or prisoners inside and outside the correctional facilities. So by tackling this, you are going to distinguish the difference between provision, the difference between provision, pardon, parole, and many other privileges given to uh, jail inmates after having served their minimum or having served part of their uh, correctional sentences. So in this subject, we are going to base the your your capabilities on how to handle inmates if in case you are going to choose Bureau of Jail and Management and Penology, other than the two other what we call this bureaus, the Philippine National Police and the Bureau of Fire Protection and many other law enforcement agencies. So kung gusto niyo pumunta sa Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, or dun kayo ma-assign sa provincial jail, so pag-aralan niyo ito para in the near future you are maging effective kayong uh, warden, for example, or jail officer. So in this subject, we are going to discuss the introductory part uh, of this module. So this module was designed to empower every students, particularly the aspiring future jail officers who are dedicated to learn in this training regarding the significant role of promoting human rights tailored to criminal investigation with competence and professionalism. So as we all know, in the board examination, the correctional administration, as part of the six major subjects in the criminology board examination, the percentage in the exam is 10%. So you have to study more about correctional administration because it had 10% in the board exam. So the salient point of this uh, the salient point of this subject is that it is part of the criminal justice system as the fourth pillar, which is the correction. So in correction, makikita natin doon kung ano yung mga pwede nating gawin at pwede nating hindi gawin while we are serving the inmates. So here I have review question and correction administration to be able for you to uh, remember, or to be able you to be to examine how far you have learned about correctional administration. So number one, it is the authority of the President of the Philippines to suspend the execution of a penalty, reduce the sentence, and extinguish criminal liability. So in this one, you are going to choose about parole, pardon, executive clemency, president's clemency. So what is the right term to be used, or the right term that defines the authority of the President of the Philippines to suspend the execution of penalty, reduce the sentence, and extinguish criminal liability. So BGMP is under the administration of the Executive Department, the ILG, PNP, none of these. Sorry for the word "this". So, saan dyan makikita ang sagot? So, there are three casework techniques applied by the parole officer. Which one is not? So, makikita natin dito, dapat marami na kayong kaalaman tungkol sa correctional administration because at the end of the day, the board examination is uh, hard. So, napakahirap mag-take ng board exam na wala tayong kaalaman sa subject nito. The basis of this old school of penology is the human free will. So, is it penology school, new classical, classical school, or positivist? So, kung makikita natin, there are theories that comprises the criminology profession. Kung ano-ano yung mga theories na yan, so dapat alam natin. This helps the prisoner detainee in the resolution of his problems. Is it meeting, recreation, working, or counseling? Number 6 is take charge of financial matters, especially in programming, budgeting, accounting, and other activities related to the financial services. It consolidates and prepares financial reports and related statements of subsistence, outlays, and disbursement in the operational of the jail. So, makikita natin ang tamang sagot pagkatapos nito. Okay, letter A, budget and finance branch, property and supply branch, general services branch, or maze services branch. So in number 7, operation conducted by the BGMP wherein a prisoner may be checked at any time. His beddings, lockers, and personal belongings may also be opened at any time. In his presence, whenever possible, this practice is known as check and balance, inventory, SOP, operational, or Operation Greyhound. Number 8, pardon cannot be extended to one of the following instances. Letter A, murder, rape, brigandage, impeachment. Number 9, it refers to commission of another crime during service of sentence or penalty imposed for another previous offense. Letter A, recidivism, quasi-recidivism, delinquency, or city prisoner. The last one is a person who is detained for the violation of law or ordinance and has not been convicted is a detention prisoner, municipal prisoner, provincial prisoner, or city prisoner. So kung hindi natin alam ang pagkakaiba-iba ng apat na yan, so sigurado bagsak ang sagot mo. So before I proceed with the non-institutional correction, I will be discussing mostly the module for correctional administration in order for us to understand the differences or the comparison between terminologies and theories comprising the correctional administration. So bago muna natin pasukin ang non-institutional correction is dapat natin malaman kung ano yung correctional administration na nandoon pati ang institutional correction. So, alam ko marami sa inyo alam na ito, naiintindihan na ito. So, ang sa akin lang is gusto ko lang magbigay ng kaunting kaalaman for us to fully understand the correctional administration system in the Philippines. So, in the basic definition of terms, we have penology defined. The penology definition, it is the study of punishment for crime of or of criminal offenders. It includes the study of control and prevention of crime through punishment of criminal offenders. So pag pinag-usapan natin ng penology, it talks about punishment of crime of criminal offenders. So lahat ng punishment na pwede nating ibigay, it's either reformation, rehabilitation, and the like. So yan yung mga pwede nating ibigay corresponding doon sa criminal offense na ginawa ng isang offender or ng isang convicted criminal. So it also tackling about study of control, prevention of crime through punishment of criminal offenders because kapag pag sa informational drive, malalaman halimbawa ng mamamayan, especially yung youth, kung ano yung kaakibat na punishment for a certain crime. So matatakot silang gawin yun dahil it's either mabubulok sila sa kulungan or makakaranas sila ng uh, pagkakulong ng ilang taon. So, sa pamamagitan nun, we na-instill ng correctional administration o correctional facilities yung control and prevention. The term is derived from the Latin word poena or pena, which means pain or suffering. So, in the Philippines, still we don't have yet, hindi pa bumabalik yung life sentence, yung tinatawag nating death penalties. Halimbawa, yung uh, uh, lethal injection na meron tayo dati. So, hindi katulad sa mga lugar, for example, ang Saudi Arabia, kung saan meron silang Sharia law na kung ano yung kaso na ginawa mo, yun din yung kung ano yung kaakibat na parusa is ibibigay sa ipapataw sa iyo. Unlike sa atin na pagkakulong lang ng habang buhay, for example 20 years and above, so uh, yun yung kaibahan. So in correctional administration, reminder that dapat alam natin yung mga length of sentences na pwedeng ipataw for a certain crime. So ipapasok lang din natin ito at the end of the day.